Yo, people, will be saying it's your boy Muzi13 back with another one. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what it is. And we are here for the Arsenal versus Brighton preview. Carabao Cup, round of 16 on Wednesday. And this is a big game. Well, a lot of people be like, what are you talking about? It's not a big game. Big game is Burnley on the weekend. But it's a big game simply because it's a knockout game. You lose, you're out. You win, you're through. And this is the round of 16. This is an opportunity to get to the quarterfinals. Arsenal being the best team in England currently, sitting at the top of the Premier League table. Playing 13 games in all competitions, 9 in the Premier League. We've won 7, drawn 1, lost 1. In the Champions League, we played 3, won 3, conceded 0 goals. We actually conceded only 3 goals in 13 games. Still absolutely an insane stat. It just shows you how monstrous our defense is. And this is an opportunity to just, continue riding the wave, going with the nice form and just, taking the wins off the box, or checking the box, should I say. So huge opportunity for Arsenal to do so. I do expect to see a lot of rotation in this game. Coming off that huge win against Crystal Palace on the weekend. Was a very tough game. We only won the game 1-0, and Crystal Palace took us right to the end. So I do expect to see a lot of rotation, seeing it's a short turnaround for the games that just happened. So in goal, if I'm going for my predicted lineup, or let me just go with the lineup I want to see. So my predicted lineup, I would go and go with Kepa Arrizabalaga. At left back, Miles Lewis-Skelly. Center back would be Hincapié and Mosquera. Right back would be Ben White, simply because Timber needs rest, Gabriel needs rest, Saliba needs rest, Calafiori as well. They've all played a lot of minutes this season so far, so it'll be good to get rotation in. And these defenders that we're bringing in are more than capable. These are seasoned defenders. Ben White, who was our starting right back for years up until Timber emerged. Mosquera has filled in perfectly so far this season. He's done amazing. Hincapié, seasoned, experienced defender at Bayer Leverkusen, won league titles with them. Absolutely amazing. Miles Lewis-Skelly, we already saw what he can do last season, and just even this season so far, we saw that run in the Champions League against Atletico for the second goal. So he's amazing. I have no problem with that defense at all. In the midfield, I want to see the likes of Merino and Norgard as the pivot. Rice and Zubimendi need a rest. They've played a lot of minutes. We cannot afford for any of them to get injured. Rice actually came off the Crystal Palace game a bit towards the end with I believe it was a knock or something. So no chance he's going to be risked for this game at all. I expect him to get a week's rest, and then he's back in the lineup for Burnley, unless Arteta comes out and says it's something more serious, but knock wood that it's not. So Merino is more than capable starting midfielder for Spain. Lately, he's been absolutely balling for them. Norgard was previously Brentford's captain, so he's had a lot of experience in the Premier League. So these kind of games are not going to be anything crazy for them. They've played Brighton before. They've played teams of this level and higher before, so I expect them to handle it well. So that'll be my pivot. Ahead of them, Ethan Nwaneri, huge opportunity for him to get some minutes. I can see him being the star player for this game, or influencing this game a lot. He just has a lot of quality. Unfortunately, he hasn't been playing a lot in the Premier League this season. But I do expect him to start picking up more minutes. He's going to play this Brighton game. He's going to probably play the full 90. And maybe even Burnley on the weekend, I expect him to play a part as well, get some minutes as well. It'll be a good opportunity to rotate the squad. So Nwaneri is going to be in there. Left foot, I'm going to play Trossard there. More than capable, played on the weekend, had a all right game. He's been pretty decent so far this season, so I'm going to have Trossard on the left. On the right, I'm going to have Max Dowman, actually. Saka came off the game, and apparently Arteta came out and said he was ill the whole week. With the short turnaround, I'd probably rest him for this game, not necessarily put him into the starting lineup. Just give him a rest. We need him for that Burnley game on the weekend. And up top, I'm actually going to play Martinelli. So I was thinking playing him on the left wing and Gyökeres up top, but Gyökeres has played football nonstop. Like, this guy needs a rest. Just recharge your batteries and get going again. I wouldn't be surprised to see him even come on later in the game. But if I was Arteta, I'd just rest him for this game, just recharge his batteries and get him ready for the weekend against Burnley. So yeah, that would be my predicted lineup, or my preferred lineup. Maybe I should start calling it my preferred lineup, but that's what I would go for the team. Maybe Arteta might put in a few starters in there, but a lot of games so far, so it'll be good to rotate the squad and use the squad. What's the point of having squad depth if you're not going to use it? This is going to come very handy for us later on in the season if these players are playing now and getting used to playing in the first team and just, knowing that when they're called upon, they're going to be able to do what they have to do. So that's my prediction lineup. I think it's strong enough to beat Brighton at home. I would expect them to make some changes as well. Actually, who knows? They might decide to go strong, but knowing how these Premier League teams move lately, I know they're going to make some changes. So I won't be surprised to see Brighton make some changes as well. In terms of score prediction, I'm going to go for a 2-1 win. Yes, I'm gonna predict we're gonna concede. It's gonna be a changed lineup. This team needs to gel, getting used to each other. Maybe if it was a starting lineup or a starting defense, I'd probably say like a 2-0. But I will go for a 2-1 Arsenal win against Brighton at the Emirates for the round of 16, and hopefully that would then put us in the quarterfinals where, well, depending on the draw, we could get a favorable draw, and then who knows. But let's get past this game first and get the job done. But loving the way Arsenal have been playing so far this season. It's been an amazing start. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep going strong up into the international break. I believe we have this game, Brighton. We have Burnley on the weekend. We have Slavia Praha next week, and then we have Sunderland. And I think it's an international break. So 4 more games to go to the international break. It's crazy how quick and fast the Premier League games are coming now, or just all the games in all competitions. But thankfully, we have the squad depth for it. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Or what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Who would you put in your preferred or starting lineup? I'm being interested to know as well. And what have you made from Arsenal so far this season? I've been loving what I've been seeing, man. The defensive solidity has been amazing to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's been your boy Moosey13. I'm gonna see you guys after the Brighton game on Wednesday. Peace.